And I just closed my eyes and I started praying. And I just sat there and I was like, God, you are everywhere. You created man. You created man that created technology. And you are everywhere. There's not anything in this world that you can't access and you can't use. And I'm just asked that you restore my laptop, restore my MacBook. If this is what you want from me, if this is what you want me to do, if you want me to, create your music, I'll do it. I can't start over. I refuse to lose everything. And this is when things got like super crazy. There was like this white and blue light that like shined out of like my MacBook. I'm not gonna lie, it spooked me out. Like it's how things were going this year. I was like, this thing is about to blow up, and I was just so scared. Like, but I couldn't move. You know what I mean? Like, I could not move. So I just sat there and I was like, just wait a second. And it just started rebooting. It like restarted, and before I even knew it, it went right back to my home screen. Like, I still have my, my wallpaper and everything. Still have Go in Finder. I still have like all of my music, all of my stuff, everything I've ever worked on is in here, And I just started to cry, and I just, I was like, oh my God, like, wow, just wow. Like, I was in shock. You know what I mean? And the revelation I got from that is, I don't know if anybody knows this, but in the last 3 years, a little bit after I finished my EP, my first project, I've had this struggle to work on music with everything that I went through. I just lack of drive. Sounds kind of weird and gross, but I felt creatively constipated in a way. And like, especially with everything that was going on this year, I feel like it was hard to even catch my breath, let alone like trying to spit out something that he wants me to make. So this is the first time I actually worked on like recorded music this whole year. I've made beats and stuff like that, but this is the first time that I sat in front of my mic this whole year. And what God showed me in that moment, when I thought that I lost my life's work, and when I lost everything, when I lost I guess like the foundation of my album, it showed me that I do need this, I get emotional like just thinking about it, but I do need this. I touched base on like a video, on my first video on my YouTube channel. I touched base how, even though I didn't get saved till I was 19, I recognized God in certain stages of my life. And I feel like with music was the first place where I found peace. And you know where peace comes from. It reminded me that I need this. That regardless of what I may have going on, that, the devil's not going to take my song. He's not going to take my love song. He's not going to take my worship. He's not going to take my praise. And that's the main drive. That's the that's the fuel for this album. The album is called SOS. Stands for Songs of Sonship. Basically, I have songs that are war cries. I have songs that are worship, praise, love songs to God, but also it talks about like the heartbreak and the brokenness and the hopelessness and the desperation. Touches based on that, kind of catches you up and fills in the gaps for people that may not know what the last 3 years have been like for me, and hell, the last 5 months have been like for me. And God reminded me, I'm meant to worship. I am His shofar. for the longest, I lost sight of that. I lost the confidence to do that. I made music effortlessly before I got saved. It seemed like it was like my identity was music. But then I found out what my true identity is, and it's not so much the making the music, it's making the sound. And the sound is his sound. The sound is his song. It's my love song to him. And I guess that terrified me in a way. Once I got saved, and I used to tell people, I can't really work on music right now because stuff I had going on, internal stuff, external stuff I was dealing with, storms I was dealing with, things I needed to be delivered from. And I used to always tell people, I can't write music right now. And the reason, I used to tell people, before I write with God, I gotta, get right with God. And that was something that I felt that I needed to do at the time. And for the longest, this platform, even having this gift scared the hell out of me. I have so many people tell me that I'm meant to do this. I've had strangers tell me that I'm meant to do this. I had people like when I was younger, before I got saved, people used to tell me that I would, one day be proclaiming the gospel, and people will be drawn to him by the sound that is coming out of me, his shofar. And it freaked me out. It still kind of freaks me out. Not trying to be corny, with great power comes great responsibility. This gift is something that I take really, really seriously. And who gave me the gift, I always feel like I'm not worthy of it. And it's not so much like, no, it is. I'll be real. I just don't think God can use me. At least that's what I thought. That God can use me, and if he can, why would he want to? You know what I mean? But then I realized, that the fact that I'm still alive today, the grace of God woke me up this morning, is a sign that I can still be used. There's many instances where I could have died in my life in the last 7 years. Many instances where I could have gave up, and where I tried to give up. I tried to end it all, and God wouldn't let me do it. He made it difficult for me to give up. And even now, when it felt like everything was taken away from me, I was like, I refuse to give up. Not now. Not now. Making this music has become therapeutic for me. Even like the songs that, it seems like I'm in a dark place when I'm recording it, it's cleansed me in a way. It's rinsed, like I'm not saying like I got a dirty mind or anything like that, but it's rinsed, filth, and it rinsed things in my head and in my heart, my soul, that just didn't need to be there. I needed to get it rinsed, fingerprints that never should have been there, but God allowed fingerprints to touch me because a message would come out of that. So I'm recording this, and I'm gonna share it with everybody that I know. Everybody that follows me, everybody that's been following me over the last 7 years, and those that have been leading me in the last 7 years. This is my promise to you. And I want everybody to hold me accountable. I know there's times I've said it's annoying that people are like, they're pestering me and everything, like, where's that album? Where's that album? Where's that album? Where's that album? But right now, I'm asking for accountability, and I'm asking people to hold me accountable to my promise to God and to my assignment of God and my promise to you guys. I will finish this album. The minute I start talking about quitting and not doing this, I need somebody to slap some sense into me. I'm talking drive to my house if they need to, blow my phone up, whatever they need to do. I don't care what I got going on. I don't care if there's a flood coming. Before I pick up an oar and get in a boat, tell me to grab my pen and a piece of paper if I need to. Do that, please. Be obedient. If God's speaking to you, speak some life into me and speak confidence in me when I have doubt. Please, I need this. I need this. I need this. And there's other people that need to hear the sound that God wants me to project. People need this. At the end of the day, I am His shofar, and I have to accept it. And my pastor always says, be a cheerful giver when it comes to like offering and tithes. But cheerfulness, joy comes from Him. Why should I abide in anything other than gladness when it comes to this? Even when life is hard. I woke up this morning. There's breath in my lungs. It could be a couple of crumbs on the plate. It could be a whole steak on the plate. But I'm still blessed. And I need to get it done. I just wanted to share that with you guys today. I know I may have gotten a little sappy and, it may have been a little odd, I guess, but this is my truth. This is my story. This is my journey. And I need to get it done. Always remember, regardless of what's going on, regardless of the tides, regardless of the current that try to make you drift away, that you are beautiful, blessed, and beloved. And if I start talking in a way that contradicts what I just said, once again, slap some sense into me, okay? I need grace just as much as everybody else. I love y'all. I really, really do. I love Him. I don't know why He loves me, but I love Him. I love Him for loving me even when I don't know why He loves me. And I'm gonna get this done.